Welcome to Tamil Mom by Banu. I am Banu. This is the day when we reached home from our vacation. It was 10:40 and we straight away went to bed since we had dinner out. So once at home, just kept the luggage the way it was and went to bed straight away. And the next day morning routine starts. It's 6:45. The first thing I'm going to do is take off all the clothes which I had used for the vacation. This bag we had put all the clothes which we used for the last 4 days. So first thing I'm going to do is load up the washing machine and wash up all these clothes and then start unpacking each and every bag. Whenever I go out and I come back the very next morning, I do this work first. Only then I feel that I am back to my routine and my normal day starts. So one load of laundry is done. The next load I'll be loading next. This bag was pretty useful, a huge bag from GRT. I'm going to just fold it and keep it after drying it in the sun. So it's 6:50. I'm trying to decide which bag first. Before that, I'll go and finish drinking water. I had prepared kanji as soon as I got up. So I'll have my half a liter water and then start off with my normal day-to-day activities. Here, for curd, I have heated up the milk, and today's breakfast is going to be onion tomato chutney along with idli. My knife was a little blunt, so I'm going to sharpen it and then start using and start off straight away with onion tomato chutney. I'm sauteing it in oil. Along with this, I will be adding fried red chilies and coriander, and I'll be grinding it in the mixie. These are bottles which we had taken for our vacation. I have put it in hot water with a mixture of salt and vinegar. Both salt and vinegar acts as a good agent to remove smells and grimes which are there on the rim of the bottle. Next thing I do is oil my hair with homemade hair oil to remove all the sweat and dust from the vacation. This is the homemade oil which I had prepared at home. It's getting over. When I'll prepare it next time, I'll share it with you, the whole recipe. Here I've cleared bags, each and every bag one by one, and all the bags are empty now. I'll just air dry it and put it back. All these small bags were useful to store swimsuits and used clothes. So 2 sets of laundry is done, and another set of laundry, that's bed sheets and pillow covers which we had taken to use in the car, is running in the machine. That also got done by 9:20, 9:25. Now it's evening tea time after breakfast and lunch. I'm preparing tea for my husband, mother-in-law, and myself. After tea, I'm planning to do some here and there bit of organizing and cleaning, which is pending from a long time. So afternoon lunch things were left out, like mochika pulikolam, rice, and rasam. I think this will be okay for night. Breakfast was roti. Rice roti. A little a little dough is left. We'll be preparing a little bit of that too and finish it off. After tea, I'm starting to clean my microwave. It's been long pending from a long time. I was just thinking of cleaning. Before that, I'm just going to soak rice, poha and urad dal for my idli dosa batter for the next week. Usually, I grind it on Saturdays in the evenings so that it will be easy for the next week. By Saturday, I'll finish it off. And I also soak this after washing with warm water. In this way, you can grind the batter within 3 hours. Many people were asking me about the exact measurements to grind it in the grinder. I will be including it in my future vlogs when I'm grinding the next set of batter, idli dosa batter. So finished washing it now, and I'm going to add my warm water. Actually, it's a bit little more warmer than the normal temperature. So I'm going to add a little more cold water to balance it. It's 4:40. I will wait for maybe 3 hours and then start grinding. In the meantime, while this is soaking up, I will be cleaning the microwave. It's long pending. My microwave is long pending to get cleaned. So I place the microwave on the countertop. This is a side rack which I'm using to store all glassware. It's next to the oven and fridge. It's in between. So I'm placing it here for safety reasons because all glassware is placed there. And I'll start off with cleaning my microwave. Behind the microwave stand, there are lots of things fallen because the stand is just above the microwave, and most of the times when we are placing it on the stand, it tends to fall behind. So I'm going to pull the stand, clean off everything. This I usually do once in a month or 1.5 months. I'm taking all the covers and putting it for washing. And here are long lost plates and what all have been fallen down. I'll take everything out and just sweep a little and clean it up. Here the microwave stand, this one we got it made. Below the stand we have stored ladles, spoons and leftover plates, extra plates and lids as such. So I just swept everything and took it off. Here I'm using the normal bits and pieces of cloth which I have stored for cleaning purpose. I had included this in my tips video and it's really getting very handy each and every time. I don't have the patience to take a bucket of water and cloth and clean over there. What I'm going to do is use my homemade spray and clean the tiles, the switchboard, the floor, everything behind this microwave stand so that it's easy. And microwave, the place over there is a bit dingy without, usually without air circulation most of the times. So I just make sure I don't put much water. So just spraying everything and clearing off by wiping it with that cloth. In this way, I can just take that cloth and put it in the dustbin. No using it once again. No. So just throwing it. Look at the grime or the dust over there behind it. And I'll just spray this on the stand as well and wipe it. Here I had two pieces of tissue left after I cleared the box and stored it with leftover, bits of cloth, unused pieces of cloth. So these two tissue holders, tissue papers, in fact, will be used for cleaning this. And I'll throw that also and finish off the cleaning stand first. After the cleaning, next we'll go ahead and place the microwave on top of it and do the next set of work. Here I'm just waiting for it to get dry so that I can push back the stand. I'll be pushing it back and placing the microwave on top of this. The space is a little tricky over here. So after pushing it, and I'll just spray the same thing and wipe off the front side of the microwave too, the stand in fact. And after this part is dry, we will be cleaning off the microwave behind the microwave actually. I'll, as far as possible, I'll use a dry cloth and how much ever I can, I'm just going to wipe off this. These are the water stains which fall from the stand on the microwave. Though I put a thick cloth, I make sure it doesn't go inside the vent. So I'm just using a dry cloth and wipe it off. Here this is an old bed sheet. I've cut it into two and I have stitched up the sides. This way it looks so neat and it can be used for any surface. I'll just use these things for a lot of things. Most of the times I use it for microwaves or on the fridge top as a cover. It's really handy. Old cotton bed sheets are really handy. So after placing this, I will be placing the microwave on top of this and we'll be starting with the inside cleaning part. Here I've taken water. Along with the water I have used vinegar. This is a microwave safe bowl. I'll be placing it inside the microwave oven and start off with steam cleaning mode. Usually all microwaves have that option of steam cleaning inside. The water gets boiled and it stops and the steam rises and sets inside the walls of the oven so that it's easy to clean with a dry cloth or with a wet cloth. Just 8 minutes it takes, and in the meantime I'm thinking of clearing my fridge with all unwanted stuff and just wiping off the surfaces, taking out the racks because it's been a long time as well. And I don't even want to show you my freezer. It's been dumped with so many things. So first thing is I'll take off all the racks and take off the leftover, discard all the leftover food and wipe it off. Though I could not finish the door part, so only this part I'm going to clear, and the microwave also is going to be pinging now. But I will let it sit for some time until I finish off the fridge cleaning part because I don't want the fridge to be on switch off mode for a long time. So again, wiped everything, placed the racks and set the things back. These are samosas which my father-in-law got for in the afternoon. I'll be using this as my midnight snack today. As I told you, the door part remains as it is. I will be doing the cleaning next time. Freezer was a main concern over here, so there too the door part I didn't do. I took off everything from the main freezer and wiped it off, cleaned everything and placed the stand back. This ice tray I wanted to wash and fill up with fresh ice. Usually I need it for my kids because they tend to keep keep falling here and there and get swollen ankle and feet. This is a basket I use for all frozen items, frozen green peas, sundaka. This is the mango which I used for mango toko, and one mango I stored it for later use. It's fresh as new. And this is karamani, sesame seeds, corn, the popcorn seeds, and most of the items, even poha, aval, for my idli dosa batter, I store it in the freezer. And these things usually stay fresh for months together. And this is an eye pack. Usually when we have sore eyes or little relaxation, we use this eye pack. I've stored it in a Ziploc bag. And broken coconuts usually tend to be, the husk keeps falling on the freezer surface, so I have kept it in this box. These are frozen urad dal, black urad dal. I'm going to use it, I don't know when. This is chickpeas, which I used for hummus in my previous video. You would have seen my hummus recipe video. I'll be using this also for a gravy in this week. So lightly have cleaned everything and placed the things which I need in the freezer. This way, storing these broken coconuts in this box or a container is really useful. And this basket holds all the stuff which I need for future use. Eye pack, ice case, everything is ready. And the door holds all my masala jars. This I have to take one whole day because I need to label each and everything and take it out. As of now, it's fresh and neat. I'm not going to touch it. Here, microwave has pinged long time back and the steam has gone inside neatly. I'll take off the glass and start wiping it. Usually, I take the same water which I have kept for steaming, and then I'll wipe it. If you don't have vinegar, we can use lemon juice too. Once you wipe off, the steam itself works as a nice agent to clean off, so not much inside. I'll be placing everything back and cleaning the outside surface as well. This is a glass front, so I'll be spraying the homemade liquid again and wiping it off with a cloth dipped in the same vinegar water liquid, because it'll be easy, and the shine is very nice if you use water and vinegar on any glass surface. So I'll be wiping it neatly over here as much as possible, and then I will be covering it with a cloth after it dries. So before that, I'm going to steam clean this option also I think most of the microwaves have. I'll be steam cleaning it for next 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes, this process. So I thought I'll clean the glass stand. Here my freezer is okay, a bit at least accessible. Fridge, I've taken off all the unused stuff, and it's 5:45 now. Little time I still have on my hands, so I'll be clearing off this side rack with all glass bottles. This is a rack with white surface. I'm planning to finish off with 10 minutes. Let me see. After wiping and taking off all the newspapers of this rack, it took me a long time because since it was white, I had to wipe neatly so that it tends to stay white. So I placed newspapers, and today I'm going to declutter most of my glassware, which I had not done in a long time. So I'm going to wipe all the bottles and place whichever is required back. And on the microwave, I will be taking this unused turkey towel and I will be placing it in a thick fold on the microwave, so that when I'm placing the dishes on the rack above it, the water drops doesn't fall on that. So it's neat and clean inside out, no smells. Usually I don't let it for a long time to stay on, to get any smell. So I'm clearing off all the things, and here this is a normal microwave safe bowl and microwave safe containers. I store it in the fridge and straight away remove the lid and heat it up in the microwave. That's how I store it usually, so that it can be used in one way. It's only in one container, instead of taking it in a steel bowl and then again pouring it into a microwave safe bowl and heating it up. So these are the things which I use regularly. I've kept a little space empty so that I can place more stuff in future. All these bottles are required for my storage purpose, and these big bottles I usually soak and sprout all my lentils, all my grains, which I'm yet to do for these 15 days after the festival started. I'll be starting off next week. So I'll be placing it in between the microwave and the fridge. The place is apt for that. And the microwave safe bowl, I've kept it on top shelf for it to be easy to access, since my father-in-law and mother-in-law also can access it easily. Here I've taken off all the unwanted stuff which I won't be using in the near future. This jar has a broken lid, and these pop up jars are actually good, but it serves no purpose to me. I'm not comfortable using these, so I'm going to donate it to someone who needs it. And there's an oval glass bowl. This, I guess, we got it as a free gift for an iron box we purchased, and that also takes up too much of space, so I'm not going to use that. The garbage pack cover also goes inside the stand for easy access. Here the rice, lentils and poha is soaking. I'll go and freshen up and come back. After I came down, I will be having my normal half a liter hot water. There's still time for the batter to be started off. So before that, I'll sit and finish off water. After you clean a surface or organize a place, the mindset which you have, the euphoria which you get is really good. You tend to be so peaceful, especially me. So I usually get to, get the interest, the excitement to do more. So after having water, I'll wash my grinder first and start off with grinding my batter. No matter how many times you've washed and dried your grinder, each and every time when we start grinding, it's better to wash it once again thoroughly, to be on the safer side at least. So that's what I do. Once I wash it neatly, I'll be placing it and starting off with the batter, with grinding the batter. The water which we have soaked these rice, poha and the urad dal, that's the main reason for my idli batter to be in perfect consistency. So I will now throw the water which I have soaked. I use this for the entire process of grinding and washing the grinder and then mixing it also. I'll use this same water. I'll not use any other plain water. This is the way I usually grind, and this is the reason my idli and dosa batter comes out very well. Idli is soft and dosa is crispy. So once I start off and add the water and scrape out the sides, I will just come in between once and only then check. I won't come every now and then. So I'm yet to come once and check. In the meantime, there's a big game of chess going on. I don't even know my son whether he knows chess or no, but he gives a big pose of knowing it and seriously playing. So it's 7:10. I just came out to check once. The water consistency and everything is really perfect, so I'm not going to keep my hand. I'll close it and go back. I'll come after exact 45 minutes from this time I've started and then scrape out the entire thing. 2 boxes to store my batter. I'll be adding salt. Usually we add salt and grind the batter. I'll wear the bangles from my right hand to my left hand so that it's easy for me to scrape out the batter and use my hand to mix it up. So 45 minutes is what it takes, 40 to 45 minutes. I will scrape out all the batter neatly, and then with the same water which we have soaked, I'll be washing the grinder with its leftover or the batter which is stuck in the sides. I'll wash it off and use my hand thoroughly and mix up the whole thing and shift it into different boxes, containers. Usually I use these steel boxes to store my batter. It's 7:40 and everything is done. I've stored it in 2 containers, but a little extra I will be storing it in this small bowl because most of the time it tends to overflow and I don't want it to be a mess. So I make sure it's just more than half and less than 3/4 of the containers. So extra batter goes inside this bowl and I'll leave it undisturbed till morning. Hopefully it fluffs up in the morning, and cleaned all the grinder and I'll leave it to dry for the next day. Overnight I'll keep it, and next day I will be putting it back into its same place. It's 7:50 and the kitchen is neat and clean. Dinner time is going to be starting. Already my son is having his dinner and I will be having mine. As I mentioned earlier, there was rice roti dough left over, and I'm going to have one roti and rice and curry then. My daughter is just smearing the roti with ghee. She loves her rotis to be smeared with ghee, especially rotis and chapatis. So after the roti, I'm having my mochaka pulikolam. I like mochaka. I don't know what they call in English. So I'll be having rice and finishing off dinner. And the time is 12:10 midnight. Okay. Yes, it is 12:10 midnight. I'm having my midnight snack of samosa I had mentioned while cleaning the fridge. This is my me time on Saturday nights. I have a midnight snack with my ginger water and enjoy back to back movies. I binge watch movies on Saturday nights. Apart from it, throughout the week, I don't watch TV much. This is my me time to get recharged for the next week. I usually never miss out on this. So I'm going to enjoy my movie, my snack, and my ginger tea. I'll be recharged for the next week. So if you have enjoyed this vlog, please do like, share, and post your valuable comments in the comment box. More vlogs and videos coming up. And also do not forget to subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon next to it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.